Learning is a continuous process, and if you're looking for effective lesson planning, then this video is for you. Hello and welcome to Magnetic Learning. In this video, we'll learn how to make an effective lesson plan. The topics that we are going to cover in the session are: what is a lesson plan? Why lesson plans are important? Steps to creating an effective lesson plan, and then a format for a lesson plan with an example. Let's begin the session with understanding that what is a lesson plan. Well, a lesson plan is a teacher's roadmap for a class session which deals with the learning objectives and how the concept or content will be taught and how the students' understanding will be assessed. To understand this better, let's see the figure here. This is a roadmap. To teach a concept, a lesson plan will show you the learning objectives, the procedures and the activities involved, assessment that will be taken to find out or to assess the understanding level of the students after the topic has been taught, and then the reflection. Reflection means here how the chapter has been taught, what went well or what need to be improved. So this will be discussed. We will discuss everything in detail further in this video. Now let's understand why lesson plan is important. Why does a teacher need a lesson plan? What is the importance? It provides a clear sequence and structure for the lesson. It provides clear structure for the lesson here means it makes sure that all the components are according to the learning objective, that they are aligned to the learning objective. Then it helps teacher to deliver information effectively. A well thought out, organized and planned lesson plan helps teacher to deliver information effectively. Different activities and real life application lead to student engagement and help cater to different learning needs of the student and thereby meeting your learning objective. Then it leads to proper time management. Proper planning leads to proper time management and thereby helps the teacher to conduct the class effectively. And lastly, the method of planning keeping the plan ready builds confidence and pride in the teacher and helps in improving the overall teaching learning practice. Now let's see what are the steps involved in creating an effective lesson plan. The steps are: firstly, clear learning objective. You must have clear learning objective. Decide, plan and identify what you want students to learn or to be able to know or do by the end of the lesson. Know your students well. Keep the age, class, prior knowledge, learning style of your students in mind to meet the unique need of each student. Plan their activities according to the age. That should be age appropriate. Start the lesson with attention grabbing activities. Plan a variety of activities including discussion, role plays, group work, hand-on tasks. Use real-life examples, stories to make lesson more interesting and interactive. So all the activities should be engaging activities. Teaching aids and resources should be selected that support the learning objective and should be age appropriate, and always prepare the material needed in advance to save the time while teaching the lesson. Make proper planning how you will assess students' understanding throughout the lesson. Incorporate assessments. Reflection and follow-up is after teaching the lesson, always think about what worked well and what could be improved. What is the format for a lesson plan? A standard lesson plan format includes basic information like date, day, topic, subject area, grade or class, learning objectives, teaching aids, material needed, a detailed step-by-step procedure, method for assessing students' learning, and reflection. And now we will see one example. Now let's take one example of a lesson plan. This is Maths class 3. How will you introduce fraction to them? And here the format for the lesson plan is given, where you have your concept, name and learning objectives to be written in this column. Date, day, period of the day. Then comes your introduction of the topic. Then steps, that is body of the topic or the activities. How will you explain the topic or the concept? Then closure, how will you conclude? What teaching resources you're going to use? How will you assess your students? That will be also involved. And then assignment, what home assignment you will give, and then reflection or follow-up. So let's see. Fraction topic, this is the concept. What learning objectives will be there? Understanding what fraction is. Students will understand what fraction is, its part, and real life application. Date and day and period, randomly first period as is written. Then it is introduction. Begin the class with an activity. Ask the students to fold paper as given. It is a paper activity where the students are going to fold the paper accordingly as given in the picture, where half, then 1/4, then 1/8 the paper is going to show, and the teacher is going to introduce the topic fraction, and this activity is going to lead to introduction of topic fraction. And then further the body of the concept will be there, that is draw the picture of the cake and square on the board and lead further explanation of the topic. How the closure will be done? For the closure, draw the figure on the board, ask students to write fraction for the same. Teaching resources are paper for activity, then blackboard will be used, PPT. Ask students to find out real life examples for fraction. This home assignment will be given. And then comes your reflection. After completing the chapter, teacher's reflection will be there, what went well. So teacher can write 100% involvement of the class in paper activity which made understanding of the concept simple. Or if something did not work well, or the children could not understand the term like numerator or denominator well, then teacher could write that the follow-up the terms will be explained again in the next class. This is the continuation, where previous knowledge is division. Children must know division, concept of whole, half and equal sharing. The introduction part is carried forward over here on the basis of the activity, that paper fold activity. Teacher is going to introduce fraction, what fraction is, and give example of real life. In the body concept activity column, teacher is going to explain what fraction is and then explain the terms numerator and denominator. And after having completed the session, after having completed the class, she will take 5 minutes of recapitulation, where she will recap what she has taught by showing a PPT on introduction to fraction. And if you want to see the introduction to fraction, a video is there on my channel Magnetic Learning. The link for that will be provided in the description box. If you want, you can check out the video there. So if you found the session to be interesting and helpful, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, keep learning, keep growing.